Alright, so in this video, I'm going to go over how a consulting firm saved over $45,000 a year by hiring remotely without using cheap VAs, sacrificing quality, or making payroll cuts. Our client, Aaron Platt, had a history of generating over $60 million for his clients. Despite his track record, Aaron found himself unable to focus on higher leverage tasks due to the overwhelming demands of day-to-day management of his company. In this case study, I'll share the exact process we used to make an executive assistant hire, save $45K in payroll, and give structure to his entire business. Let's go over some of the background info. So here we have Aaron. He's pictured with Patrick Bet-David. He's the founder of Sales Momentum. They're a Hubspot implementation and sales team consulting firm. Aaron's worked with some of the most successful entrepreneurs such as Patrick Bet-David, Cole Gordon, Brad Lee, and Kinobody. Now that we have the background info, let's go into some of the results achieved. We hired one new team member, an executive assistant. $45,000 was saved annually in payroll when compared to hiring from the local Miami market. We created an onboarding guide and we gave structure to the business. Every new employee they bring on will now have a welcome packet that will introduce them to the company and give them context for their roles. By bringing structure to the business, what we did was create a standard operating procedure, or SOP template, that was used over 150 different times inside of their entire company. Here's the proof. There's a 4-minute YouTube video where Aaron goes over everything that we did for him and his company. I'll put the link in the description so you can watch it. Where was Aaron at before he started working with us here at Zeboda? He was basically suffering from success. His company was growing, leading to his days being wildly different and hectic. He was unable to focus on those higher level CEO-only tasks. He had experience in the past working with remote talent, but due to those poor experiences, he was hesitant to hire a remote executive assistant. He didn't want to struggle with overpaying for talent that's just average, high employee churn, and doing everything alone. That's when he reached out to Zeboda. So how did we fix these different problems? First was identifying the task to outsource. A lot of times, CEOs and founders know they need help, so they just rush hiring and then they outsource things that aren't a necessity. So we identified the right tasks he needed to outsource. This was done through a time audit. A time audit is where you sit down and over a period of about 3 days, you track every single task that you're doing. At the end of those 3 days, you have a list of things you shouldn't be doing that you can eliminate from your plate, things that you can delegate, and things that only you as that founder or executive can do. The next step was identifying the country to hire from. We didn't want to use exhausted third world talent pools. We hired from strategic countries and locations. What is a strategic location or country? Talent is cheaper than the surrounding countries, taxes are favorable, English level is high, and time zones are also favorable. This new hire was from Ukraine. The third step was building out the onboarding guide plus the standard operating procedures, or SOPs. Even if someone has that prior experience in the exact role that you're hiring for, they still need context on the company and they still need a blueprint for success. By creating this onboarding packet, we gave them entire context to the company and they could recycle that onboarding packet for any additional hires that they would need in the future, remote or otherwise. The standard operating procedures and that template that we created acted as a blueprint, a step-by-step guide for the tasks that the remote executive assistant would be doing. It was used in their company over 150 times across all departments. If you're a small business owner, founder, or an established business who is in a similar position as Aaron, and you're looking to make competent hires that won't break the bank, but actually help improve your business, visit our website to chat with our team. We guarantee the hire will stay at least 90 days or we will replace them for free.